Hi everyone, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm so excited to be doing this, and this has been on my list for quite some time and I have just been delaying this so much, but I'm so excited to be doing this today. Anyways, just to get straight to it, I am not going to be showing a look or anything today. In fact, I'm going to be testing out two really good full coverage concealers that I have been using for a while now. One is an Indian brand and the other very famous, very well known American brand, Wet n Wild, is what I'm going to be trying out. I'm going to be trying the Inside Cosmetics on this side of my face and the Wet n Wild one on this side of my face. I just want you guys to know that there is a difference, and I want you guys to be able to pick better, and that is the whole point of me making this video. So without wasting any more time, let's just get into it. So I have already prepped and primed my skin. I've cleansed, I've toned, I've moisturized, and have used a primer. I'm also going to be using two different brushes so that I don't mix the shades up or anything. And yeah, now I have researched about this particular concealer. I'm going to be leaving a little description that was on the website about it, so you can probably read it and go through it once before you even consider picking this up for yourself. And yeah, it says that it is a full coverage, high coverage HD concealer, and it stays up to 12 hours. So I'm just going to use this directly because this is my personal concealer. I don't use this on anyone else. So yeah, just to talk a little more about this concealer, the lady who told me that I should pick this concealer told me this was a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and because the Tarte Shape Tape concealer I don't think is available here, I was so excited about picking this up. I immediately tested a shade that I thought would be my match, and I just picked it up and I loved the concealer. I have actually worn this for more than 12 hours and it is an outstanding concealer. I just want for you guys to see how well this covers my dark circles, my acne scars, and I just used this with a little powder and I'm like good to go. So going to be covering a little around my mouth because I do have pigmentation like any other Indian brown desi girl. I also have a lot of pigmentation around my mouth that I generally need to go over with a little corrector. But like, yeah, I mean, with this it's magic. So I want you guys to know that I have used the Inside Cosmetics concealer on this side, and as you can see, the shadow that I had under my eye is completely concealed, and also the shadow around my mouth, the pigmentation I had around my mouth is concealed. So like, if you see, this is what my face looks like with the Inside concealer. I'm very quickly going to also show you what the Wet n Wild concealer looks like. So yeah, I'm also going to be using the Wet n Wild concealer the same way I use the Inside Cosmetics. I'm just going to dot it wherever I think I have any pigmentation. And let me just tell you very quickly, this is a good concealer, but with me I have to use a peach corrector, not an orange corrector, because I don't really have that heavy or discoloration and stuff. So yeah, with this I definitely need to go in with like a peach corrector. So yeah, let's just see what this looks like compared with the Inside Cosmetics one. Yeah, and I'm looking down because that is where my mirror is. So yeah, but this is a really good angle because you can see what I'm doing and I can see what I'm doing too. So yeah. Okay, so I am done blending the two, and this is the Inside Cosmetics one. and this is the Wet n Wild photo focus side. Now they both definitely are very full coverage. This however is a little light in my opinion. This fits my skin like magic. This is like magic. And if you also see, I'm going to come a little closer. My mouth looks a lot more gray with the Wet n Wild concealer, which is why I usually go in with a peach corrector, or like I don't usually go in with orange because I don't need an orange corrector. A peach corrector does just the job. So yeah, but with this side I don't really need any kind of corrector or anything. It just by itself did an amazing job. So personally I feel if I could use a little under my eyes, the inside one, and probably dot a little of the Wet n Wild one, it would look so much more nicer and lifted, because this doesn't look that bad. The coverage is just not there. But if you see this looks like my skin, and it is I don't think I need to set this with a powder or anything, because it's just so good by itself. So yeah, I mean, this is my final opinion. Like I said, this is just going to be a review, and I like both these concealers just as much. I just can't pick. But this one is a lot more full coverage than this. If you have like no blemishes at all, I think, you know, just a little under the eyes, or maybe, you know, a few around your, you know, acne spots, or probably, you know, any kind of redness that you want to cover, this would be amazing. However, if you have pigmentation, dark circles, or anything of that sort, I would definitely recommend you go in for this. They both are extremely affordable and they stay for a really long time. So now, because this was my first YouTube video, I didn't want to do anything to elaborate. I just wanted to keep it short and simple, which I hope I did. But if you guys want to see me do anything different, let me know, and you can comment below and I will get to it. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share. I don't know how this works because this is my first video, but yeah, like